Yeah.
I am so excited to see this.
Here we go. We got a SoCal Classic coming at you guys.
Falln, I believe he's the overall #1 seed at this tournament.
Locus is the #1 seed.
Locus is
Falln
#1
is
seed.
number
Falln
2
is #2 seed.
Yep.
So he's obviously the favorite to beat Aarvark here. But Aarvark, one of the other SoCal invaders, do not count him out. They're meeting here in winners' quarters.
Should be a good set. These two tend to go back and forth. It's occasionally a little unintuitive to people that don't watch these characters a lot, because, you know, if you just look at the matchup real quick, you think, well, Rosalina has gravity, so Villager loses. But
I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat. Somebody just compared you to Chris Anderson, he of Game Cluck's CEO.
Somebody compared me to Chris Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, my name's
Chris Anderson
so
on the mic. His name is Chris.
No, don't.
Are we going to see hand warmer? Nope, they're going to get right into
anyway,
it.
okay, yeah, they don't need a button check. These guys are ready to go.
They do not. Falln versus Aarvark, normally not seen here in the great state of Washington. We see them intensely competing there.
Yeah. If we want to just get back onto the player, the game, the match
making
part.
it happen. Okay,
there we go. Thank you, guys. Anyway, I believe Falln has a slight edge in sets against Aarvark, but it's not a shutout by any means. And Falln has admitted that he struggles with the Villager matchup a lot of the time.
Okay.
And as I was saying earlier, one of the reasons why this is not impossible for Villager is because even though gravity does suck things up, it's a stalemate option.
Okay.
In that it just gets rid of something Villagers put on the field. It doesn't actually apply any pressure back to Villager.
Yeah, exactly.
So Falln's still got to work his way through this maze here and figure out how to get stocks off.
The one thing, though, is it does still have an active hitbox as it is circling around.
It does, and we saw that a couple times already with Lloyd still hitting Villager in the process.
So it's almost like a lottery. Like, if Aarvark's going to take that Lloyd and then follow it, Falln's like, all right, I'm going to play the lottery. Are you going to get hit by it? Or? Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And one other thing that we're probably going to see at some point in the set, because it is best of 5, is Villager does dominate the offstage game. Rosalina's going to have to be very on point with her tech.
Ooh, down air to up air right there.
That's an instance right there. Not getting the tech off the stage spike and falling victim to the triple turnips.
Yep.
Falln's down to stock.
We saw Aarvark 2-0 Captain L last round. That is how he got to this point. And on the other side, we saw, we didn't see it, but Falln 2-0'd Disorient the ZSS here from Washington. Meeting here in winners quarters, game 1. Falln trying to get the ledge guard, hung out a little bit too long.
Good awareness.
Yep, downward angle left smash. Yep. And Serona here is your Rosa main, so he will have probably a little bit more insight on this match.
I apologize if anybody now hates me because of that detail, but I will try to win you back over.
You know what, though? I was talking to Falln, and he's absolutely right. You Rosa mains get a bad rap.
We get a lot of crap.
If it weren't for Apex 2015 and the timeouts and like the Buzz versus...
It was a bad note to start off on in the games.
The Buzz versus Abadongo and that kind of stuff. Like, I think Rosa wouldn't get such a bad rap. But honestly, I like watching her spacing. Her Luma games are really interesting.
She's got some cool tricks she can pull out, especially with the desyncs, and Falln is one of the most proficient at setting and landing those.
Yeah, and he actually...
oh, really deep. Gonna make it back. Good angle on the up B.
Yeah, very much so. He was actually telling me that he tries to keep Luma in front of him more often, because it's the more... than he used to.
Yeah.
It's the more optimal way to play. But he is known for those highlight videos of him setting Luma out to try to get some of that crazy stuff that he gets. And Luma in danger there. Falln gets Luma called back. Aarvark
I like the star bits there to just snuff out the Lloyd rocket from a distance.
Yep.
Aarvark tries to punish, but the turn-up's going to cover Aarvark's landing there.
Yeah, Aarvark at advantage right now. Throws out that up smash on the top platform, trying to catch Falln looking. Aarvark has fallen on the ropes right now.
It's kill percent for sure.
Falln. And no Luma.
Given Rosalina's super lightweight and Villager's crazy kill power.
Luma back onto the field. We're seeing it's pretty consistent. Anytime Falln sees these Lloyds enter play, he sucks it up every single time.
Aarvark caught on the platform. Missed the tech, and Falln will take advantage with Nup Air. Now he's got him on the ropes again. This is the even game. Falln's brought it back.
Falln tried to throw out retreating dare, but didn't get the read that he was looking for. Calls back Luma. That slingshot gonna take care of little Starbeam's life.
Slingshot, deceptively irritating for Rosalina because it's kind of at a close range, so even if you gravity it, Villager may be able to punish depending on position.
Yep.
And on top of that, oh, good jump. That was certain death. Otherwise.
Yeah, falln avoiding a lot of danger there. The bowling ball, first of all, he had to up B and ride the battlefield all the way to the ledge.
Very
and the
smart.
tree.
This is something that we're probably going to see more as the set progresses, is using grab armor to ignore the hitbox from Lloyd's explosion.
Okay. It tries to follow up that Lloyd with a nair. Falln.
The pivot grab just misspaced. Would have taken it, but instead, falln's able to turn the tables with Luma jab. At that much rage, it will take the stock.
Absolutely. And that was really interesting. Aarvark trying to mix up how he approaches behind Lloyd. And falln is doing such a good job of down being, sucking up these Lloyds and not getting punished for it at all.
Yes, he's staying at a safe distance. Or when he's not, he's positioning himself in such a way that there's a good chance the Lloyd, while spinning, will at least disrupt Aarvark's punish.
We're seeing him, suck up the Lloyd and shield every single thing that Aarvark is trying to throw out there.
All right, we're seeing game 2 on Smashville.
Get some Red Bull, man. I'm starting to run out of juice.
I'm starting to run out of voice.
Yeah?
Too much hype.
Too much hype, dude.
And also I TO'd pool, so there was a lot of screaming.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, these Game 5s have been fantastic. Hopefully we see another Game 5 set here. Oh, down air.
Spike not going to do a whole lot for falln right now because Villager's recovery is amazing, but it's going to get him some solid damage at the start of this game, too.
Yep, back throw going to give falln stage control here.
All right, we saw the hitbox of the Lloyd there, foiling any attempt to punish Aarvark was going to try and make. But there's the double-edged sword. Falln was gravitying up the slingshots, and because he was caught in that animation, Aarvark was able to slip on in there with a nair.
Yep. I think another reason why the Rosalina Villager matchup is so intriguing to me is because Rosalina, obviously, when she's in advanced state and you're off the stage, she is the best in the game, perhaps, in that situation. But Villager has a lot of options in a lot of ways and a great recovery to get back onto the stage. And
he can actually just like float away from it.
He can. And the down airs protect, your balloons are protecting you from famous Rosalina down air. I mean, so it's negates a lot of the advantage that Rosalina enjoys.
Yeah. I remember when the game came out and they showed the balloons being popped in Villager's trailer, and everyone thought this character would be like, oh, that's an explodable recovery. And then everybody played the game and they realized, oh, it's actually really, really not. But
great read there from falln, gonna up air Aarvark right off that Smashville stage. Villager playing on his home court. I wonder if that ever plays into his decision to go to Smashville Town of City. He's like, I got the fans behind me. KK Slider playing some music for me.
I don't see KK Slider.
What? KK Slider didn't make it out tonight.
The stage is set for him, but he's not there. He's a no-show.
This is some BS.
Better DQ him.
DQ'd.
Yeah.
Weak. No KK Slider Steve today, boys. All right.
Sad day. Not sad day for Aarvark right now, though, because he was able to trade with that bowling ball there on falln's up air while he's trying to recover and seal the stock, even if things up.
Falln going to get these up airs going, though. So they're able to get one there. Aarvark has done a good job of not getting juggled to hell and back. And right when I say that, a couple up airs come out from falln. Rosalina
jinxing our players.
Yeah, of course. It wouldn't be a tournament if I wasn't cursing something. Like, seriously. I think commentator's curse is so cliche, but everybody I commentate with is like, dude, you need to just stop talking. It is really bad with you.
The notorious USA.
Yeah.
Anyway, right now, falln's got a pretty commanding lead here. Although he's got to be careful, because if he gets off stage, it can spiral out of control really quickly.
Yep. Aarvark at kill percent here.
Good grab. Yep. Falln's caught in the animation there. Aarvark's able to pick him up with that kind of slow grab Villager's got.
Oh!
And that was cute.
Tell me what happened there, sir.
Okay, well, Rosalina did reverse back air, which, when done properly from like a running speed or whatever, sends Luma pretty far beyond Rosalina. It's a great spacing tool. On top of that, Luma was kicking through Lloyd's startup.
Oh, so it extended.
Stood out even longer.
Extended the hitbox a little bit. Okay. Oh, one thing that falln did to me yesterday in a friendly, and I'm sure half of our audience already knows that this exists, but like he did the thing where Luma was sitting there, and I saw him landing, and I'm like, all right, I can safely do my thing next to Luma, and he throws out the aerial, which didn't count for Rosalina.
Oh yeah, the lunar landing.
The Luma landing, yeah. Like, And he definitely killed me with that, so that sucked.
Essential Rosa techs.
Essential Rosa techs.
We're probably going to see a couple of those here, yeah.
We don't have any Rosas up here except for you. And you don't
and
play
I don't go to anything because I'm always running the thing.
So I don't really see a lot of, not too wise up on the Rosa tech.
Yeah. I need to do a better job preparing our peeps for this. Although Magister's picked up a little bit of the slack here. He's got a tertiary Rosa.
Is falln actually up 2-0? Did he win game 1?
Yes, he did with the jab at the last hit.
That's right, okay. Yeah, Aarvark enjoyed an advantage for a long time of that. And Aarvark is playing falln very tough, but falln right now has the 2-0 lead. Will we see another game 5? Will we see a reverse 3-0?
It'll take some patience on Aarvark's part.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, it's a mountain to climb, especially against a character that can hold leads against a projectile zoner as well as Rosalina.
Yep, you gotta wonder if the young kid has got the patience required to beat the Rosalina master himself, falln.
He's done it before, but can he do it again? Bowling ball certainly can take care of Luma.
That's
all that was needed there.
I believe they call that in the bowling world a strike, if you will.
Dewey with the terminology.
And we have another strike. Aarvark looking for that perfect 300 game. Oh, all the bowling puns here. Live and poor priority.
Bowling terms are so bizarre to me. Like, isn't one of them a turkey or something like that?
Yeah, a turkey is 3 strikes in a row.
Yeah.
And that's just...
are we going to see a turkey?
Well, falln tried to show that he ain't no turkey, and it is not Thanksgiving here. We haven't seen the third bowling ball attempt, though, in a row, so we'll have to wait and see for the third bowling ball.
Aarvark's playing it safe.
Ooh.
Oh, but he is going to get clipped by that. That was exactly
Was that the Rosa tech we were talking about?
That was a lunar landing back air from Luma.
Yep, okay. Yeah, that has a lot of knockback. I know it doesn't do very much percent, like what, 3 or 4 or something like that?
Yeah, Luma's hits are all extremely weak percentage-wise, but they have great knockback.
Okay. I mean, if you're going to have a puppet as good as Rosalina Luma, yeah, it better not do much percent.
Yeah. that would be
OP.
Pretty, yeah.
Unarguably OP. Yeah, that'd be Rosalina we're talking about.
But right now, we're back to the even game here. Falln was able to clean that stock up and bring things back to a manageable state here with that well-timed lunar landing. But the great placement of slingshots off stage is
I missed it.
Aarvark. Yeah, no.
I looked down for 2 seconds.
It was a Sheikville, but with back air from Villager with the slingshots. And he got the sweet spot from like the max extension of the platform, and it was close enough to blast zone. That's all he needed.
So Killager enjoying a little bit of a home field advantage right there.
Bang bang, says Villager.
I do like how
put himself on the board here.
I do like players that do what Aarvark does, and he rotates his costume.
Oh,
I'm a fan of that. I saw him playing the Stone or Drunk Villager earlier.
Oh yeah,
Friendlies.
Chillager,
yeah, that's the one that I always play.
That would probably be my Villager.
Yeah, he's dope. He smokes dope too. For sure. Anyways.
Okay, I like that option.
Yep.
Falln was recognizing that some of his chases and other moves were they were losing trades with the turn-up. So instead he opts for up tilt, which has the halo, and that disjoint won't get beat by almost anything.
Yeah, falln getting a little bit of these up air juggles, but Aarvark striking back with the down airs. There's a little bit of mileage of them, and that tree not going to quite do it.
Sprouting underneath his feet. Fallon's got to watch where he steps.
But it absolutely did a lot of percent and allowed him an opportunity to get rid of Luma.
And now we're in this offstage situation again. Falln's axe saved by the platform, but not in time to avoid the axe.
Wow, that was some high-level play right there. He absolutely knew that the platform was coming in. He knew the exact time of it. And Aarvark knew it as well. As soon as he saw him pop up like that, he immediately jumped to the where the platform was going to be. He did not sit there and wait for him to get to the ledge.
That was amazing from falln, and even more amazing from
Yes,
Aarvark.
exactly.
These are the kinds of sequences we love seeing here. Players at their best, impressing everybody.
If you're going to be a Rosalina main at the top level, you need to know things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is perhaps her biggest weakness is off stage.
Her recovery is
her up B recovery is so punishable, so you need to know every single trick you can to get back to safety.
And falln is pretty accomplished with his techs as far as not getting stage spiked by things.
Yeah.
But that wasn't one of those situations. There's nothing he could have done about that.
Yeah. I also, we are getting a little bit off subject as Aarvark continues to extend his lead, but I do enjoy watching falln use up B to cross across the stage as well and cancel on platforms. See him do that quite a bit.
It's a very smart option. It helps get her out of a lot of dangerous situations, especially when the character doesn't have enough speed to catch her, like Villager.
Yep. Aarvark trying to take this to a game 5 right now. Falln needs to take this stock very soon. Wow, the patience. He hung out by the blast zone for so long. Really kept Fallon guessing as to which ledge he was going to go to.
Fallon just needs a jab, and he finds it. He's going to seal up stocks here, but he's behind a considerable amount. This is going to be a difficult.
Yeah, absolutely.
We
know Rosalina can knock up, rack up damage relatively fast with juggles, but Aarvark has shown a penchant for not getting juggled. And on Town and City, with that Rosalina, wait, that back throw from the center stage is going to take it. And we are going to see a Game 5 here in Winners Quarters. Keep it going, people. Wow. I am loving these Game 5s. Let's keep it going. Yeah.
Game 5 hype, everybody. We are not getting any blowouts here in top 16.
You know, not all the games are close, but it is interesting to see.
The sets are tight.
Yeah, it is interesting to see the adjustments back and forth from these players. One thing I like that Aarvark's doing is he's mixing up his when Fallon has him in juggle state, he's mixing up whether he's jumping or dodging or throwing out the down airs, and it's making Fallon hesitate, and you're not ever seeing him get more than one up air after he gets Aarvark in the air. Seen it a couple times he gets two, but for the most part, Aarvark doing a very good job using down air to combat that.
All right, we're going right back to Town and City.
Yep,
Fallon was
Game
able
5.
to find an opening there with the Lloyd Rocket placement from Aarvark, and now he's got a small lead. He's going to hold on to that and play patiently here.
Yep. Seeing Fallon play maybe a little bit more patient than he had been the last couple games.
And we're seeing it pay off already. I mean, he's finding those openings with the Lloyd Rockets and just chilling outside of that.
Yeah, he's using a lot more down B.
We just saw it a third time. Aarvark's got to be careful with these Lloyd Rockets.
Yeah, almost got juggled to his death right there. One thing that Fallon mentioned to me is, like, his mindset is he wants to zero to death everybody. And he, in order to do that, he has to play as patient as possible and not get hit.
I actually feel like that's a great mindset for Rosalina.
And you
because
see
his character dies so early.
Yeah, and you see him get a ton of zero to deaths. We saw last night at Orbitar, he got, I believe, 4 total.
Yeah.
And you see him right now, he has a huge advantage playing as patiently as he is. Sucking up that Lloyd Rocket. Both players just sit there and shield looking at each other. You do something. No, you do something.
He's not safe on that perfect shield of Fallon's, and he's going to lose stage control for it.
Yep. Oh, catch
smash, not quite, just by Rosalina on Town and City. He went for another one, but the turn-ups were able to come out in time.
Yeah. Caught Aarvark slingshotting that Luma to her death with that up smash, but not going to quite do it.
Scary now. Fallon gets back on stage safely. Luma's back, and Aarvark calls a roll that probably would have killed, honestly.
Yeah, with that rage on Town and City, Rosalina being as light as she is,
he just runs up and axes. He gravitational pull baited, and then axed as a punish.
That was really good by Fallon. He up-beat across the stage, but it does not matter. Aarvark pops him up in the air.
Immediately evaporates.
Yeah, and right now Aarvark looks like he might send Fallon into losers.
Oh, and he's baited again with the gravitational pull. Aarvark rode the rocket this time, preventing it from getting sucked up there.
I'm kind of surprised by Fallon's reaction time, that he wasn't able to get out of the down B in like up smash or.
I believe. Oh yeah, okay. Up smash is gonna find its mark, and now we are back.
Game 5, last stock. Is anybody paying attention out there? Because this is hype right here.
Tonight?
This is as good as it gets.
This is exactly the kind of repeat performance you want to have.
This is the best stream in the world right now. Every single set has gone 2-0 to Game 5. Yeah, screw all the PGR players.
Well, we have PGR players.
Yeah, we got PGR right here. Absolutely.
Anyway, really tight. Aarvark's pulled away with a bit of a lead, and Fallon can bide his time with gravitational pull, but it's not going to help him with this percent deficit.
Yep, exactly. He can't sit there forever. Winner of this goes on.
Oh, that was a neat little interaction. The gravity pull sucked up the Lloyd Rocket and interrupted Aarvark's grab. This kind of caution is what got Fallon the strong lead he had at the start of this game. We're going to see if he can get it back.
Winner of this moves on to winner semis to face the winner of Breaks and Conga. Who's it going to be, Aarvark or Fallon? They are absolutely neck and neck here.
I think I know who Conga is rooting for if Conga beats Breaks.
Yes, Conga is absolutely rooting for Aarvark, as we saw Fallon beat him 3-1 last night at Orbitar. Oh my gosh, that was so dangerous for Fallon.
This is extremely tense.
Yep. Fallon avoiding the bowling balls. He's not going to get punished.
He's going to escape to the side of the stage.
Yep.
Safe for now. But
Aarvark, instead of trying to go over and punch that up B, he's going to take the opportunity to plant the sapling. Gets the tree.
All right, now we've got Axe.
Yep, we have Axe. We have one cut on that tree. One more cut's going to send it to Oblivion, and X!
The reverse
not
X
going to take it!
But falln manipulates his hurt box there with the forward air, pushing himself away from the blast zone, but
Aarvark takes it over falln. Was that the bowling ball?
I think it was the bowling ball, just based on how fast.
Oh my goodness!
I
thought it was an axe or something, but either way, Aarvark is going to move on to winners semis, showing off and showing up here, taking out SoCal's one of the top PR players down there.
Yeah.
Aarvark, number 18 on SoCal's PR.
Yep.
falln, what is he?
falln
is top 10. I know that.
He is definitely top 10. I want to say like somewhere between 8 and 5.
Okay, so definitely an upset, inter-region upset up here, the PNW. Aarvark going to move on to take on the winner of Breakson Conga, which we are going to have for you on stream right now. Breakson, I do not think he's taken a set from Conga, at least not recently.
None to my knowledge.
Conga is, for those of you who don't